Getting trapped in the middle of an evacuation during a tsunami warning was not how I expected my Tuesday afternoon to go either. So while this is different from my normal content, here's a list of all the mistakes I witnessed that day so you can hopefully learn from me. 1. Do not panic. I get it. It's a scary situation, but breaking out in a fit of hysterics while your cat watches on is going to be entirely unhelpful when the current washes you both away. Depending on where the tsunami originated from, most warnings will be sent out a little bit in advance. Find out when the earliest expected wave is supposed to hit and make your game plan. But make sure to avoid making this next mistake in the process. 2. Avoid crowding the roads. Your local government should have resources for which areas need to evacuate in the event of a tsunami. If your home is likely to be unaffected by the incoming waves, do not leave the house. No, Kevin, this is not the time to go stocking up on toilet paper and bottled water. And driving to higher ground when you don't need to only makes things difficult, if not impossible, for the people who have to evacuate. But it also makes things hard for things like news vehicles or emergency services to provide support. So if you do have to evacuate, find out if there's a tall enough building within walking distance that you can take shelter in. This could be anything: a condominium, a hotel, or even a parking structure. Chances are that your local news station will be forecasting their estimate of how the waves will look, which leads me to the next mistake you could be making. 3. Not keeping up with the news. In the event of any natural disaster, information is the key to keeping you safe. And your local news station can definitely keep you updated on things like the locations of nearby emergency shelters, the minimum height you can safely evacuate to, and live coverage of the shoreline so you know exactly how the situation is developing in real time. But none of the above could even begin to compare to the biggest mistake I saw that day: thinking you know better. Do not brush off the warnings just because you believe in risking your personal safety for bragging rights. Yes, in hindsight, maybe the impact was negligible in this instance, but that does not mean that Mother Nature is going to be on our side every time this happens. But if I do have to be completely honest with you guys,